Season 3 is upon us, and we have a new patch coming up as usual. And with a new patch comes new patch notes and so many new changes. Not only do we get new features, but we're getting a lot of new changes. And you know, I made a video documenting the changes that I could find, but I did not anticipate that there would be this many changes, and I didn't get this many things right. There's also been some changes from the preview build, which we played previously, so yesterday, to the build we have today. So even if you watched every single video I made, every single video and tweet other people have uploaded, there's so much more. And we're gonna go through that. And then this is a long stream we're gonna be doing, maybe 24 hours, maybe even longer, over Twitch.tv/Ottr. So come say hi. We're going to be playing the new modes, World Tour. We're going to play with every weapon, try to rank them, and you know, if everything allows it, we're also going to try to solo to Ruby. Curious to hear if you guys want to watch that or not. But we're just going to try to do content to begin with, and I am still sick, so that's great. So, we already know the basics of most of these things, so I'm not going to dive into the numbers here. We already know we have Kyoto. There's Terminal Attack is ranked. There's a Battle Pass. Looks absolutely stunning, including the anime girl. There are new weapons. The bow, the blades, the spear. There's new tools, the boar, the claw. This thing's OP as hell. They have changed it, but it's still OP as hell. Obviously, they have the career circuit. And now, we're going to check out the details below. We're also going to, as usual, jump into the range at the end of this video and just kind of try things out in the practice range to get a feel for things. With more of a hands-on experience, but first off, we're gonna check out the actual changes. So, light changed health regeneration delay from 10 seconds to 7 seconds, meaning health starts regenerating sooner. So I already commented on this a little bit. I think it's really good. It changes the pace of fights. Very good. Combat, think of the prime. Oh yeah, we can actually have the chat up this time. This is the first time we do this live in a while. So yeah, light heals faster. That means that light gets kind of like in a fight, in a 1v1 duel, if both teams, both sides trade damage, this now means that the light has a 3-second window and actually a 2-second window, we'll get to that later, against mediums. But they have a 3-second window where they can push forward and start challing earlier than a heavy can. So if you're playing light, expect, you know, actually press that advantage because you're gonna have health before the heavy, or even the medium. If you're playing medium or heavy, keep in mind that you're gonna get pushed probably earlier on. Not everyone will know about this change, but everyone will learn that, oh yeah, I can push, I have full health. So keep in mind on that. Medium changed that same delay from 10 to 9 seconds, meaning health starts regenerating sooner. Does not apply in terminal attack. Okay, so none of this applies in terminal attack, but we don't care about terminal attack, it's not the main mode anyways. Healing Beam has been replaced with Guardian Turret as a default medium specialization, and the Defibrillator has been replaced with Glitch Trap as one of the default medium gadgets. And a dev note on this, they're not changing the actual things, it's just like when you start playing, the load that you get will now have a Guardian Turret and a Glitch Trap rather than a Healing Beam and a Defibrillator, because I believe those are part of the first few changes. I believe we are updating chat. I would be surprised if we're not, but it has happened before. Oh yeah, we're already caught up, we're good. Sorry. Alright, had to get that one out. My throat is shot, I've been sick for over a week. For really long. Just, working on this content. Okay, getting hit by goo gun will now block movement specializations such as evasive dash, except charge and slam. That sounds horrible to play against. Okay, so here we go. Winch Claw, the one that everyone complained about, has seen a nerf. So that's good. It's still not enough, but it's seen a nerf, which is good. So, decreased max range from 20 meters to 17 meters. Increased cooldown when missing targets from 6 seconds to 7 seconds. And increased cooldown when hitting carryables or teammate statues from 6 seconds to 7 seconds. So if yeah, there's two different cooldowns. One is when you hit the carryables and one when you hit players. Increased cooldown when hitting players' cash out stations or terminals from 12 seconds to 14. So that's good to know. Gadgets. Breach charge. Increased ammo count from 1 to 2. Increased cooldown from 15 to 26 seconds. Decreased player damage. More has to be done with the winch claw, by the way. It's broken as hell. We're going to talk about it. Decreased player damage from 200 to 80. I said 75 in my video, but it's close enough. This doesn't change too much, but it gives you a little bit more. You can use it more as a breach charge and like actually open up walls. Are there drops? I don't know if there are. Actually open up holes in the walls, which you cannot really do. You couldn't really do when you only had one. So now I have two, and I haven't tried it, but I would imagine you could probably take down like a crane in one cooldown now, in one go of 2 charges. Data Reshaper increased ammo count from 1 to 2, increased cooldown from 50 to 26 seconds. Both of these makes more sense if you keep in mind that this probably is mainly balance change for terminal attack, but it's still gonna be relevant in all of them. Gas Grenade increased radius from 4.5 to 5 meter, so the gas cloud will be slightly bigger. And then they reworked the glitch trap. We already pointed this out, but we're gonna talk about it. Glitch trap is no longer a proximity detonation device. Glitch trap now has a line of sight application. If an enemy player stands within range and in line of sight to the trap, it will attach a tether to them. Tethered players have the glitch effect applied to them, preventing them from using specializations and gadgets, aka being glitched and disrupting their HUD. Players will need to break the line of sight of the trap, destroy it, or get out of range of it to remove the effect. I don't know. I think this affects all the players as well. This is not just one player close enough, but all of the players. Goo Grenade increased the size of the goo wall from 2x4 to 2x6. I wonder where the G spot's gonna be now. We'll see. Getting hit by goo will now block evasive dash and grapple hook. Guardian Turret. The cooldown regeneration on the Guardian Turret now starts when the turret is destroyed, not when it is deployed. This is a big change because people will just take damage on the turret and then pick it up and put it back down. All would be good. It also changes the fact that if I push a team that's set up with Guardian Turrets, they already have the cooldowns back because they're already set up, right? But now because the cooldown starts when it breaks, they're probably not going to have their turret 2 times in one fight. So that's a big change to the pacing of fighting mediums, and specifically like several annoying mediums. Ability for players to remotely destroy the Guardian turret, allowing them to trigger the cooldown if the turret is not ready. This is done by equipping a specialization again and holding an interaction for a brief duration. I'm gonna add that to my list there. Good tip. Motion sensor no longer sends out impulses at regular intervals for detection. It now has it's also a rework. It now has a line of sight application, the same beam you see from the glitch trap. If an enemy player stands within the range and in line of sight of the device, the sensor will attach a tether to them. Tethered players will be scanned by the motion sensor, allowing friendly players to see them through walls. Players will need to break the line of sight to the sensor or destroy it to remove the scanning effect. I actually think that a new motion sensor, with this in mind, might be low-key viable. It might be low-key viable. Old one was terrible. I don't know how viable it is. This one is more viable, I'll tell you that. This one is more viable. That's for sure. Smoke Grenade. Increased ammo count from 2 to 3. Increased cooldown from 45 to 50. They also made it thicker. They're not mentioning it here. Maybe it's just a bug fix, maybe it's farther down, but they also made it a lot thicker. Sonar. Increased detection radius from 10 to 15 meters. It's still not very good. Players now are now unable to use... Oh shit, they actually... Embark, you're not cooking there. Players are now unable to use specializations while the glitch status is applied. Is this a bug that they're fixing, or is this a typo? Do they mean stunned here? Why are they saying glitched? I'm confused. What, Chad, was there like a bug where you can use specializations just by being glitched when stunned? Because I can see that happening too. I'm not sure. Either way, let's take a look at the rest of the weapons as well. We'll figure that one out. 93R updated recoil pattern, making the weapon much easier to control and hopefully making headshots easier to achieve. To increase viability for the 93, oh, it is so much. They did not have this in the preview. To increase viability for 93R, we made it considerably more precise, but lowered the DPS slightly to offset that. Ooh, that's not okay. Our aim is to make the weapon more effective in using precise aim and going for headshots, and we continue to monitor its performance following the free changes. Decrease fire rate to 210, decrease automatic recoil recovery duration, increase the damage fall off start distance, meaning the weapon will do max damage at longer ranges, increase the damage fall off distance from 22 to 35, increasing the range before damage fall off is fully applied, decrease the damage fall off multiplier max range from 65 to 45%, meaning that the weapon will do less damage at long ranges now. That is... I don't like that. I don't like that. I see what they're going with. I love that burst weapons are more focused on the burst and headshots, but there's not a good headshot multiplier on the 93 hour right now. Like, there's no point to go for the headshots. You just made it do less damage. Like, you nerfed it. I know this is an overall nerf. I'm gonna be honest. We'll try it, but I feel like it's gonna feel really bad. It's gonna feel really bad. Oh, it's turning into a real long video, isn't it? Okay, moving on. CL40. Decrease damage from 110 to 93. All for that. Fuck that thing. Increase fire rate from 250 RPM to 275. Increase pump action duration from 0.7 to 0.65. Decrease, sorry. Decrease self-damage multiplier from 1 to 0.75, reducing how much damage the grenades do to the player using them. So, I mean, it does less damage, but it does less self-damage, and it shoots a little bit faster. I can live with that, I think. Moving on. FAMAS. Decreased automatic recoil recovery duration from 1 second to 0.8, making the weapon easier to control. I like that they added this at the end to make my life easier. Decrease the delay before recoil recovery begins from 0.8 to 0.7 seconds, making the weapon easier to control. Increase damage from 23 to 24, which means it now does 3 damage more per burst. Season 3 is now, chat. Season 3 is now. Decrease pump action duration of the KS23. Ooh. 0.75 to 0.575. Very specific number. That's probably like 20% or something that they lowered it. Okay, we're gonna try it. We're gonna go through all of these changes in the range as well, just feel it out. So just, you know, stay tuned for that. Louis gun, further updated recoil pattern, making the weapon easier to control for the first few bullets in the sequence, but making the weapon recoil more the longer the trigger's held. Decreased damage from 25 to 22. Oh, and they're buffing. I was gonna say M60 might be more viable now, but I'm looking at it, and even M60 is getting nerfed. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. LH1 updated updated firing animation, which should make the weapon easier to use. Yes, we noticed that there's less visual recoil. Decrease the fire rate from 300 to 280. That's not much at all. Decrease bullet dispersion when crouching and standing still, making the weapon more precise. Increase player damage to 49, or from 49 to 52. What this does is it lowers the SDK by 1. It's 3 shots to kill a light, 4 shots to kill, 5 shots to kill a medium, and 7 shots to kill a heavy. It used to be +1 for all of them. Quite a big change. Quite a big change. Updated recoil pattern, making recoil more during the first few bullets, but making it easier to control for the rest of the sequence. Wait, what? So they made... Oh, okay. Wait. Okay, so the M60, they want... So okay, so we can see what they want to do here with the Louis gun M60. They want the Louis gun to be the gun that you kind of like... It's closer to an AR in the way it handles, where it's hard to use and gets increasingly more difficult to use, but it does like slightly more damage. And then the M60 and has less ammo, and the M60 has a bigger magazine, and you just go full Rambo style. You just fucking, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. They do have somewhat of an identity now. I love that. SH-1900 increased damage from 10 to 13 per pellet. Decreased fire rate from 100 to 80. And increased the size of the bullet pellet dispersion pattern, making the weapons less accurate at range. We tried the SH-1900. So if you guys don't know what this means, it now again 2 pumps a heavy, and it 2 pumps a medium, and it 1 shots a light, assuming you're close enough to hit them each shot. You have to be closer to hit it, but they basically reverted to Season 1. Sledgehammer, updated camera animation when sprinting, which should reduce motion sickness for some players. Pretty cool. Throwing knives. Oh yeah. Decreased projectile speed of primary attacks from numbers. Decreased projectile air drag of primary attacks. Allowing the... Okay, so it falls less. Allowing the projectile to travel faster. Increased projectile speed of secondary attacks. That's really good. That is a noticeable change. We're gonna try that. So right click, it might be viable again. Increased projectile air drag of secondary attacks, increasing the speed at which the projectile slows down. We're gonna have to feel that out, but it's gonna be pretty cool. VNS increased damage from 36 to 37. Finally, chat. That 1 damage. I actually have no idea how much that's gonna change. Probably not too much. The problem with the VNS has never been the damage, is that you cannot see what you're shooting at. Am I playing in Twitch Rivals? If one of the captains won me on there, yes, but they don't know me. They don't know me, son. I've reached out to the ones that are officially listed, but I'm EU at the end of the day, so I'm probably not gonna get to play. That's all I know right now. Either way, moving on. Glitch barrel. Decrease radius from 6 meters to 3.5. Decrease the size of the goo wall created by the goo barrel. Oh! So the goo barrel is worse than a goo grenade now. So it's 2.4 instead of 2.6 now. Okay, so they swapped the place. So then probably the goo grenade has the same G spot that the goo barrel used to have, so they're basically like changing sides. Toxic gas barrel, decrease radius. So basically what we're seeing is they're nerfing the barrels in general, which I think might be a good change personally. But barrels should always be an option, but they should be less viable than packing the actual gadgets yourself. Because why would I pack a gadget if there's a barrel right there? So this is honestly a good change, in my opinion. It basically changes like where the value lies. Terminal attack. Players must now interact with the terminal in order to deliver the decryption key rather than throwing it into the terminal. We've seen that. You gotta hold it for a little while. Increase the throw distance of the decryption key. Now they cannot be thrown into the terminal, allowing for more passing of the key. We've seen that you can yeet it across the map if you throw it off a pad. Added warm-up zones for terminal attack, limiting where players can move in the first 25 seconds of the match. This proves more time for the defending team to prepare. Carable canisters now respawn at the start of each round in terminal attack, making sure each team gets access to the same amounts per round. The specific combinations of team and objective spawn locations in terminal rank terminal attack now occur in the same sequence in both halves of the match, making matches fair. Added unique names to all terminal locations in the arenas. We saw that in the preview, looked pretty cool. These are now displayed when looking at the terminals in the lobby screen. Added a player count notification when contestants are eliminated. Added icons in the arena and to the HUD to highlight eliminated teammates and the location. Added ranked terminal attack mode with a best of 13 versus 7 format. In ranked terminal attack, if the match starts without full teams, the game will be automatically abandoned early and players will return to the queue. I like that. You don't have that in the old reg, so that's a massive improvement. This is done to ensure games start in good condition. Added a halftime reset of destruction to ranked terminal attack mode so that both teams have the same starting conditions as their opponents when defending or attacking. So we didn't see this in the preview event, and that's because we didn't play the ranked mode. But yes, so when you swap between defenders and attackers at the halfway point of the match, I mean, if I'm like hard winning, there's not gonna be a halfway point, you know what I mean? Like I'm already 6 up. But then they're gonna fix the destruction, so it's pretty fair. Moving on. Maps. Terminal talk, spawn, terminal, blah, 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 blah. Nothing important. Now, we're near the bottom of the patch notes. But again, we're gonna check stuff out in the range. So don't write it off just yet. Don't think we're done. We're far from done. But it's also, chat, just bug fixes. Do you know what a bug fix is? Do you know? Well, you know what a bug fix is. You fix a bug. Do you know what type of bugs have been plaguing this game for months now? Emote canceling. That's a bug. So I'm wondering what else they got, because there's more things than just emote canceling, chat. There's a lot more things than emote canceling, like quick swapping, and phantom strikes. I'm just saying. Okay, let's check out. Added inspect animation for carriables. Fucking finally. Block left up gesture in third person when riding zip lines. Fix an issue with bullets clip with the mesh when reloading. I'm just skimming through these. None of these are. Fix an issue where contestant was not centered during the tunnel run match intro. Hell yeah. Fix an issue where melee animations were sometimes not shown when exiting emote camera. I don't care. Idea has been reworked, will now be more responsive to various events in the arena and cheer for the contestants. I saw this. This is really cool. When you play and you get like some cool kills or something, the crowd goes wild. It's actually really cool and responsive to hear that sometimes the crowd just goes, whoa, this guy's a gamer. That like, they really sells that whole game show feel. Career rank, added 10 new career ranks with associated rewards. Added a distance limit to all fire sources to prevent fire from spreading infinitely. Yeah, and emotion cancelling is gone. We'll see if quick swapping is. Made it possible to skip the elimination camera short. Oh yeah, you guys hear beeping and maybe some more noises in the background. Is these damn blue collar workers, you know what I mean? Those damn guys with their jobs and real life. Like, don't they know that I'm recording a video here? Like, can they just stop with their, like, who cares, right? I got a patch notes video to record here. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. Like, how can they just not quit what they're doing? Okay, I have to clarify that was a joke, because people will not get it otherwise. Added a dedicated spectator slot to private matches. Is perfect for Twitch rivals. Updated available game modes. Okay. Added more information. Removed single round cash out. That's probably for the best. Added more info to the game summary screen. Disabled the deathmatch game show event as it was not working as intended. So it wasn't working as intended this entire time. We've been like misled thinking there's been a deathmatch game mode for 6 months. It hasn't worked. It hasn't done shit. We've been misled, chat. We've been bamboozled. New map, Kyoto. Shallow water will slow the movement speed, making it risky to cross large open bodies of water. Choji paper walls that allow bullets to pass through easily. We showed those in my video. They're really cool. Settings, new volume slider, changing the commentator dialogue volume separately from the in-world dialogue. That's huge. Store enables single item purchases for bundles from previous seasons. Huge. Stop working, get online, new season is out. Hell yeah, dude. Okay, UI, text chat added to PC, player cards, added background customization, added badges to display your rank in World Tour and rank mode, updated end of round screen to include player cards and to highlight stats. I'm actually noticing there's more features than just bug fixes here. Added a shortcut button to the play menu from career screen, added a cooldown for the event log when spamming pings and voice lines, updated event log messages for various type of pings. I'm just scrolling down. It's now possible to zoom in on pets in the battle pass and store screens. Fucking finally, that's the change we're all waiting for. Weapons! Added season free items. We already know that. Updated HUD icons. Already knew that. Added one more progression level. Fixed an issue where equipped charms will disappear. Fixed an emotional fixed an emotion animation cancel exploit with the sword. While these move discovered by players increase the effectiveness of some melee weapons, they're ultimately exploits. We got the statement. We got the statement by Embark before GTA 6 chat. And ones that most players find hard to use or are unintuitive, adding confusion to the game, especially for those on the receiving end. Since there's been many changes to Melee recently, we believe the viability of Melee has been increased and that exploits should not be needed to compete, but we will continue to monitor now the meta develops during Season 3, and we will be listening closely to your feedback. Again, somebody told me quick switching doesn't work anymore as well, but Phantom Strikes apparently do. So take all of this with a grain of salt, but emotion cancelling, as I understand it, has finally been fixed, and we can lay that part to rest. Now we're gonna start talking about quick switching. we're not done. We're not done. We're not done. Now there's so much more. We gotta. No, we're not done. Phantom Strikes are buggy, but like game changing. It is. We'll see. But let's check out. Let's hop in the range. Let's check the new season out. Again, we are probably going to solo to Ruby. That's the plan, but we're probably not. I'm not sure if we're gonna do it in one stream or if we're gonna do it immediately after the patch notes. I'm thinking we'll probably play World Tour. I want to try out all the weapons, feel them out, because we gotta get footage. We're gonna do a tier list. And I think people would rather watch that than Terminal Attack. Oh yeah, Season 2 Golden Enforcer, Platinum Peak, Season 2 Diamond, Season 2 Diamond, Season 2 Shine. Look at that thing. We gotta get a clip with the new F-car for sure. And we have a lot of things. If there's videos you want me to cover stuff, just let me know. Let's check out the store now before we hop in game. Nothing new from the preview event, but some pretty cool things. This skin looks absolutely bussin'. It's the I bought from Fallout. You have a pretty cool looking shotgun. You have this girl. Dog. General Doggo, we talked about it. You guys have been wondering about it. He sits in his little pouch. That looks really cool. Revolver animation set. Sign me the fuck up. If I say so. If I say so. Revolver Ocelot Twirl. The Prairie Twirl. Yes. Yes. Roundabout Reload. Yes. And another one. Oh. Oh. Yes. We can finally live out our Revolver Ocelot dreams, chat. I am buying that shit. I am buying that shit. And we are equipping... I guess it's equipped automatically. We have the Ninja. Cherry Bloom set. This looks pretty cool. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy it, but it looks cool. And as usual, guys, Season 3 starter pack. Oh! Oh! Okay, they changed how it works. Season 3 starter pack, still good value though. You buy it no longer for multi-bucks, you buy it with money. But you will get 10... it's 10 euros, I assume $10, but you'll still get 10 euros or dollars worth of multi-bucks that you can use for other things. So you get the money back in multi-bucks, but you also get these limited edition skins that are only available once a season. Or not once a season, but for the duration of the season. Moving on, we're gonna check out other things as well. We already seen a new map in the preview event and what more. We're gonna play it too, but I just want to try out all the changes in the range and just kind of feel them out. So let's take a look. What is, for the sake of the thumbnail, chat, what do you guys want me to cover? What do you guys want me to cover for the new weapons? Or for the changes? What's like the biggest nerf and biggest buff of this patch? I'm curious to hear. Let me know in the comments, let me know in the live chat. What is there you guys would want to see? You just do like a light buff.
One of the co-hosts of the show. I've heard a lot of buzz about you among the sponsors. They really think you can steal the show. Use the practice range to hone your skills so you can go into the arena and prove them right.
Sorry, I haven't practiced this enough, so I don't know the animation yet. So movement, does movement feel more snappy? Yes. Movement feels a lot snappier and faster this season. Like, mantling feels so much better. You don't get the same momentum out of a climb unless you let the whole animation play. But there is a change to movement that they're not listing. We're taking the table with us. Okay. So we're gonna go down the line of the patch notes. We're gonna the exact same order because that's the way I'll know to change myself. Recharge, no point in covering that. We already know. Reshaper, we already know. There's nothing to feel. Probably, I feel like, yeah, when I see the goo grenade, we just kind of test for the G spot. I don't really care about anything else. I just need to know. That feels really weird. So it should be this one, right? What? Huh? That is... what? That was none of the notes. Why does it do that? That looks so weird. Yeah, we're gonna check out the diamond F car as well. We'll check it in game. Alright, Guardian turret doesn't matter. Motion sensor doesn't matter. I don't think we can try it, but I don't think we actually... Motion sensors have never really worked in the range. Oh, it does. Okay, let's see. So you get a wall hack the entire time that they're in range. Look at that. The entire time until it's broken. That's cool. Smoke grenades, again, you kind of saw a difference. I'll show you guys though, because you couldn't see in the, when I was doing it, you can see a difference. Pops earlier, and the smoke is thick as fuck. This thing is chunky. Much stronger than in the previous version of the game. I believe you can't see health bars anymore. You can still see health bars, never mind. Very big change. I still don't understand the stun gun change, so I'm just gonna move past it. Let's try it at 93R. Feel it out. I actually remember, I think I mentioned this in the preview that it did feel like it had less recoil. I will give him that. And I can't say for sure, I don't think they changed the model. But, I mean, I don't like the sight on it, it's way too big. Overall, no, I mean, I've never fucked with burst weapons, but I'd say this is not, I'm not fucking with this. Sorry, chat. It just does not feel good to shoot this thing, even though they changed the burst. Oh, notice I'm not even hitting headies. I hit some there, but again, the modifier isn't strong enough to make it worth it. Candy, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Appreciate that, man. CL4040, let's check this thing out. So it isn't slower. Apparently the animation is not slower, but it shoots faster and deals less damage. So the DPS, I'm not sure, I think it's probably like unchanged or slightly faster. There's nothing about FAMAS in the notes, no. Self-damage is lower, so you can kind of shoot people that are closer. Maybe this will be half viable now, probably not. Oh wait, no, you're right, there are changes with FAMAS, let's try it. Sorry, chat. FAMAS recoil... That is noticeable. Okay, hold on. Now the FAMAS is how a burst weapon should be. Now you have to compensate a little bit. But overall, I mean, you're gonna have to hit headies. I need to compensate a little bit. There's bodies. But like, going for headies is actually very easy. Pull down a tiny bit. I'm actually overcompensating again, being. Probably just aim for the upper body though. I never think going for headshots is like, you shouldn't consistently go for headshots with most weapons, because people move in unpredictable ways and they're small targets and whatever, but yeah. The KS-23 will feel it out. Wrong one. S-16 wasn't listed, which is weird because it definitely shoots faster now. So was it just not in the patch notes? Was it a stealth change? Like, this is 100% faster, isn't it? Like, it's not even... Very confusing. Either way, KS. Oh, that is fast, okay. Okay, Louis gun. Oh, it is. This hits hard. We kinda got it. It's a lot of horizontal recoil. Yeah, I feel like I'm shooting marshmallows right now. M60. Same problem there. But you can keep shooting for quite a while. Go full Rambo. This does not deal that much damage. M60 has heavier recoil the first initial burst, and then it has like no recoil for transfers later. Which already kind of did, but now it's even stronger over like when you fire the whole mag dump. LH1, let's feel it out. We already did in the preview, but we're gonna feel it out again. Preview LH1 here. Super snappy. So snappy, chat. So snappy. I've never really shot this thing full speed anyways, but so again, it's free shots Light snow. 5 shots of medium. 7 shots of heavy. Obviously, it has a, I think it has a 2x headshot multiplier. So it should, but yeah, 3 shots of medium in the head. Mostly unchanged. But yeah. M60 recovered. 90 SH9000 chat. As again, 2 taps. Over. Let's try some ranges. There's a light. No more light. Heavy. So like 5 meters, I'd say, is too far. Never mind. At least they're heavy. You need to be really close with the swing. Not if you are really close. It also shoots slower. But if you're really close, it's... And it needs to meet shot because the new spread is pretty wide. Throwing knives. I'm scared. I'm scared. Also, this is a really long video, I'm noticing. Like 35 minutes. Just going for all the changes. Not much we can do about it. Oh boy. Whoa! Alright. That feels wrong. It is zooming. So it feels even crispier than the old one did.
Get pumped.
How do I do that? Alt fire cloak, sure. Still works. Venus, increased damage, probably gonna be unchanged, but fill out for the sake of the video. Yeah, again, it's at like the highest DPS since forever. It just feels really bad to use it. And I think that's it for changes that we can try, isn't it? We can try emote cancelling and if we have it bound though. I do. Just don't have it equipped. Yep, so... Yep. You can still quick swap, however. So that would be... Okay, that was an epic fail, I'm not gonna lie. That was an impressive... That was a fucking... generational fail. I can't even get out of the... I can't even click anything. How do I even fail that hard? Here we go. Quick swapped into another game. Oh no, dude. Okay. Let's go over here. These things, my keys are so close to each other. So... It is faster, it's not... It's faster than letting the lunge animation play, but it is not like... Or is it? Because I feel like I'm locked. I'd have to compare it, but I feel like I'm still locked in the animation. It's probably like marginally faster. The game lock screens you if you quick swap, yeah. So I mean, it's not as bad as emote cancelling. Emote cancelling was significantly faster. It is still, I believe, faster. Yeah, definitely still faster than letting the whole thing play, but... Interesting you mentioned in Passion, so they changed activation. I think they did. We'll see, let's see. Maybe they didn't. Felt like it. And Phantom Strike still work. Okay. But we got a statement, we got to try out all the new weapons, we're gonna continue with the live stream, but I have to get this on YouTube. So if you guys enjoyed the video, join, make sure to subscribe, hit the like, and maybe come into the stream and watch us play Season 3. We're gonna be doing a really long stream, so I hope to see you guys there. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow, or whenever. Bye-bye.